back to Wayne Newton, who joins us in Las Vegas. Wayne, I apologize for these audio problems, but your thoughts on what's going on there now and fears that people are going to be leery about going to Las Vegas now. What do you tell them?
Well, I'm hoping and I believe that the horrific incident that happened Sunday night will not define what Las Vegas is and the people here. And it's a terrible thing, obviously, without saying. And our condolences go out to families and the injured ones and those that have been lost. But it will not define Las Vegas. I think that people realize that kind of thing really could and would happen anywhere in the world.
Do you think that they should up the security efforts at casinos and hotels there? Some have even talked about using magnetometers of people who go into these casinos, even into shows like yours. What do you think?
Well, I think, Neil, that actually the truth of the matter is that this is truly one of the safest cities in the world. And so many of the police departments around the world even send their cadets here to study. I obviously think that something can be learned from this, that maybe certainly we can improve the way we do things. But this is truly one of the safest cities in the world to live in and be a part of.
You know, I don't know. Outdoor events have been questioned now, whether it's safe to have outdoor events. There are a lot of venues where this happens all the time, particularly in Las Vegas. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think that obviously we cannot live in fear our entire life, because that's not living. And I think that the community that stepped up and helped both medically, our first responders, our firemen, and all the people that were helping out really from around the world, and most certainly the United States, really showed what this town and this state is all about. So as I said, I think that something can be learned from this that possibly would lead to ways of improvement. I don't know what those would be at the moment.
You know, Wayne, there had been talk among a lot of entertainers, country singers, and others now who have volunteered. Maybe it's time for a concert to rally of those in Las Vegas and elsewhere for the victims and their families. If that does come together, would you be interested in entertaining at a venue like that?
Absolutely. I do believe that this town has proven, when 9/11 happened, all the performers on the Strip, and in fact, I headed it up myself, all the performers showed up. We did a show to raise money for those people that needed it from the 9/11 terrible thing that happened in New York. And obviously, we will do that again here. I think it's just a matter of time to learn where it's the most needed and where we can do the most good.
Wayne, as you know, the president is going to be visiting Las Vegas tomorrow. He's in Puerto Rico today. Any advice for him when he comes to your fine city, and who he should talk to, who he should visit, what do you recommend?
Well, the last thing I would ever do is try and give the president any kind of advice. I think he's a brilliant man, and we're looking forward to him being here tomorrow. And I think that his coming here simply proves to the world that Las Vegas and the surrounding areas are not something that they could turn into something that could defame what Nevada and Las Vegas is.
So, Wayne, I assume your own shows, not interrupted, you continue to go on, you continue to entertain people who rely on that every time they come to Vegas. You're a main draw, so nothing has been pulled back on your part. Thank there.
You. Well, actually, Caesar's Palace, which owns Bally's, where I work, and the MGM, both last night went dark in terms of entertainment, simply to show the respect for those that have been injured and killed. So I am convinced that tonight we will get back to doing what it is we do, and that is try and bring some happiness into people's life.
And you do that very well, and have for many, many decades. Wayne
you.
Newton, thank you so much at this time.
Thank you, Neil. Nice to talk to you.